What's up, my math translators, and welcome back to another video. If this is your first time on my channel, hi, I'm Jessica Wade, owner and math tutor of Math Relief Academy at mathreliefacademy.com, where I offer one-on-one tutoring to grades 6th through 12th and college students taking college algebra, pre-calculus, and statistics. Take a few moments to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you find today's video helpful and you love my tutoring styles, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button and that share button as well. Let's get started with today's video, evaluating algebraic expressions with exponents.
Today, we're going to learn how to evaluate exponents and powers, as well as using the order of operations. Okay? So to evaluate, you are given a numerical value or placeholder, alphabetical placeholder, the letters, and then you're giving the value of that alphabetical placeholder. So all you're doing is plugging in whatever that number is for that letter, and then you're solving the expression. Okay? So number 15. We have 4x squared, or 4x to the second power, plus 2x, where x equals 4. Okay, so wherever we see x, we're going to plug in 4. Okay, so we have 4, and we're going to put this in parentheses, so we know that the exponent is going to this x value right here. 4 times 4 squared plus 2 times 4. Okay, so we want to go ahead and get rid of our exponent, okay, and our parentheses. All right, so this is just saying 4 times 4 times 4 plus 2 times 4. Okay, that's all that is saying. Now we want to do the order of operations. Multiplication, as you can see up here, multiplication comes before addition. So we want to do all our multiplication first, working from left to right. All right. So we have 4 times 4. So this gives us 16 times 4 plus 2 times 4. And then next, we're stuck with, we have multiplication, addition, and then multiplication. We want to do multiplication first because it comes before addition, but we want to work from left to right. So we're doing 16 times 4, which is 64, okay, plus 2 times 4. Now we're down to addition and multiplication. Again, order of operations, multiplication comes before addition, so we're going to multiply. So we are left with 64 plus, and then 2 times 4 is 8, okay? So 64 plus 8 equals 72. Because that's our final operation. All right. Number 16. We have 6 times r to the second power, or 6 times r squared, plus r. R equals 5. So wherever we see r, we want to plug in 5. 6, and then we have times 5 squared plus 5. All right. We want to work with our exponents in our parentheses, okay? So we're going to get rid of this by writing this in expanded form. 6, and if you remember, any number that's right next to the parentheses or right next to a letter, it means multiplication. That's the operation it is. So it's 6 times, and then 5 squared is the same thing as saying 5 times 5, and then plus 5. All right, so we have 2 multiplications, and then we have addition. So we're going to go ahead and do our multiplication first. We're going to do 6 times 5. That gives us 30. So we have 30 times 5 plus 5. Now we're left with multiplication and addition. Multiplication comes before addition, so we're going to do 30 times 5. That gives you 150. Okay, plus 5. And then we just have 150 plus 5, and we add it together, and that gives you 155. Okay. Number 17, we have k to the second power, or k squared, minus 2k plus 12. K equals 4. All right, so wherever we have k, we want to put 4 right there. All right, so right here we have our 4 squared minus 2 times 4 plus 12. Okay, and I'm going to write this out in expanded form so we can see all our operations that we're going to be working with. So 4 squared is the same thing as saying 4 times 4. Then we have minus 2, and 2 right next to the parentheses is the same thing as saying multiplication. Okay, 2 times 4 plus 12. So we have multiplication, subtraction, multiplication, addition. We know multiplication comes before addition and subtraction, so we're going to be multiplying first, working from left to right. So 4 times 4 is 16. So we have 16 minus 2 times 4 plus 12. All right. Now we left with subtraction, multiplication, addition. Multiplication comes before subtraction and addition, so we're going to multiply again first. So 16 minus 2 times 4 is 8 plus 12. Now we have subtraction and addition. Remember, with subtraction and addition, it doesn't, although the abbreviation has addition coming before subtraction, always works with addition and subtraction from left to right. So whichever operation comes first as the furthest left, that's what we do first, and then we do the other operation. So subtraction is coming first in this expression, so we're going to subtract first, and then we're going to add, okay? So 16 minus 8 equals 8, and then we have plus 12. Now we add 8 plus 12 equals 20. All right. Number 18. T squared, or t to the second power, plus 3 times t minus 4, where t equals 3. Wherever we see t, we will put 3 in replace of the t. Okay, so we have 3 squared plus 3 times 3 minus 4. Okay, we're going to write this in expanded form so we can see all our operations. 3 times 3 plus 3 times 3 minus 4. Here we have multiplication, addition, multiplication, and subtraction. We know multiplication comes before addition and subtraction, so we're going to do all our multiplications, okay? So 3 times 3 is 9, so we're left with 9 plus 3 times 3 minus 4. Next, we're going to do our multiplication because we have addition, multiplication, and subtraction. Multiplication comes before those two. So we have 9 plus, and then 3 times 3 is 9 minus 4. All right. Now we have addition and subtraction left. And remember, as we did in the previous one, whichever comes first in the farthest left, that's the operation we do first. Okay. So addition comes first, so we're going to add first, then subtract. 9 plus 9 is 18, so that's 18 minus 4. And then 18 minus 4 equals 14. Okay? Next, number 19. We have in parentheses 2y, and all of that is cubed, or to the third power, plus 2 times y, where y equals 5. So wherever we see y, we will insert 5, okay? So we're going to do in parentheses 2, and 2 next to the y is the same thing as multiplication, so we're going to write 2 times 5, okay? We're not adding no more parentheses like I was doing before. We're just going to add the operation. So 2 times 5, and all of that is cubed, plus 2, and we're going to do the same thing here, times 5, all right? Now we have an operation in the parentheses and the exponent. According to order of operations, we have to do whatever operation is inside the parentheses first before we can get rid of our exponent. So we have 2 times 5 in the parentheses, so we're going to do that first. 2 times 5 is 10. okay? The cube plus 2 times 5, okay? Now we're going to write this in expanded form so we can see all our operations, okay? So we're going to do 10 times itself 3 times. 10 times 10 times 10 plus 2 times 5, okay? So we have multiplication, multiplication, addition, and multiplication. We know we're going to do multiplication before we do any adding, all right? So 10 times 10 is 100, so we have 100 times 10 plus 2 times 5. Now we're going to do our multiplication over here. 100 times 10, that gives us 1,000 plus 2 times 5, okay? We're left with addition and multiplication. Again, we know multiplication comes before addition, so we're going to do our multiplication. We now have 1,000 plus 2 times 5 is 10, okay? Now we're left with our addition. 1,000 plus 10 equals 1,010. Alright. Again, I highly recommend when you are learning about exponents and you're learning about the order of operations to go ahead and write your exponent and your power, your exponents and your powers in expanded form so you can see all the operations and to help you better understand your order of operations. Alright. Lastly, we're on number 20. 24 minus 10 times s plus 6 times s squared, or 6 times s to the second power, okay? S equals 2. So wherever we see s, we're going to plug in 2 for that, okay? So we have 24 minus 10, and we're going to just go ahead, whenever you have the numbers, the letters right next to the number, it means multiplication. So we're going to have to do our multiplication so we can see our operations, because this is the best way for us to learn our order of operations, okay? So 24 minus 10 times 2 plus 6 times, and then we're going to put 2 squared, all right? Just so you know, that we're going to write our exponent. Now we're going to finish and write this in expanded form, okay? 24 minus 10 times 2 plus 6 times 2 times 2. All right? And because I'm running out of room, I want to go ahead and do all the multiplication first, and then we're going to do our last operations, okay? So we know multiplication comes before subtraction and addition. So we're going to do all our multiplication, all right? So that means we're left with 24 minus 10 times 2 is 20, okay? Plus, we know 6 times 2 is 12, and then 12 times 2 is 24, okay? So it's 24. So whenever you have multiplication and then whenever you have only multiplication and then you have your addition or subtraction, you can do all your multiplications together, first when you rewrite it. Now we're left with subtraction and addition. And like I said, with subtraction and addition, you work from the one operation that's on the furthest left, from left to right. So subtraction is first. We're going to subtract first and then add. So 24 minus 20 equals 4. So that means 4 plus 24. Okay? All we have to do is just add. 4 plus 24 equals 28. Okay? I hope you find this video helpful, and if you have any more questions and you need more one-on-one help with learning how to evaluate exponents and powers while using the order of operations, please feel free to book a one-on-one session with me at www.mathreliefacademy.com. Thank you.